When you feel lost, it doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you chose the wrong path. Feeling lost is part of becoming something greater. Every strong person reaches this stage, the quiet phase where nothing makes sense, where your old dreams don't excite you anymore, where directions blur, where motivation fades, and even your purpose feels distant. This phase doesn't mean you're going nowhere. It means you're leaving an old version of yourself behind, and the new one hasn't fully arrived yet. Being lost is uncomfortable because you don't see the future clearly. You don't know what's next. You question every decision you've made. You wonder if you wasted time. You compare your life to others and feel behind. You wake up some days with a heavy chest. Not sad exactly, but empty, like something important is missing. And that confusion feels painful. But listen carefully. This moment isn't the end of your story. It is the bridge between who you were and who you're becoming. Every transformation begins with confusion. You can't evolve without disorientation. Think about nature. Seeds grow underground in darkness before they ever reach sunlight. No one sees the growth happening beneath the soil. But that darkness is what creates strength. Your life works the same way. When you feel lost, what's really happening is growth in silence. Feeling lost teaches you something comfort never could. It forces you to question your direction. It makes you examine your habits. It challenges you to redefine what success means to you personally, not based on society, not based on family pressure, not based on social media, but based on what gives you peace. At this stage, many people panic. They distract themselves instead of thinking. They cling to the wrong people. They chase attention instead of purpose. They numb themselves with entertainment to avoid sitting with their thoughts. But growth requires stillness. Growth requires honesty. Growth requires facing the uncomfortable truth that you must build a new life. Being lost is a call to rebuild. This is the time when you stop running from yourself, when you sit quietly and truly listen to what your heart has been trying to tell you, when you finally admit which parts of your life don't fit anymore, which friendships drain you, which dreams no longer inspire you, which habits hold you back, which fears guide your choices. You begin to realize that feeling lost isn't the problem. Staying lost is the danger. There is a massive difference between temporary confusion and permanent comfort. Confusion is a sign of transformation. Comfort is the sign of stagnation. If you didn't feel uncomfortable, it would mean you were stuck. But you aren't stuck, you're shifting. Your old identity is dissolving. And transformation always feels messy. When you're lost, life gives you an opportunity. Either repeat familiar cycles or create something new. Right now, you might not see how your pain will become meaningful. You might not yet see how your confusion will reveal clarity. You might not know how your setbacks will turn into strength. But one day, you'll look back at this phase and realize, this was the moment that trained your resilience. This was the moment your wisdom began forming. This was the moment your emotional strength began to deepen. This was the moment you stopped living automatically and started living consciously. Lost seasons build vision. They teach patience.